Hello and welcome. This is Dark Raven's Inn. We're back again with Subnautica, and I want to apologize for the last bit of the previous episode. The timing got way off on the commentary, so I apologize for that. So we are fixing to jump right back into Subnautica and continue our adventure. Something I've noticed with Subnautica is it will basically activate the last thing in your hotkey bar and basically place it in your hand. That's just, I guess, a normal thing with Subnautica. Pick up some more salt. Now, last episode we watched the Aurora explode. In this episode, what I'd like to do is get the resources and scan the items needed to start building a base. And yeah, so we're eventually going to have to make it our way over to the floater island and scan those there, but I want to wait until if I head there now, it will be pitch black by the time I get there. So I need to either wait until the sun rises again or build a flashlight. And building a flashlight, I believe it only takes a battery, maybe some glass. We'll check it out. Battery and glass. That was pretty close. The only thing we lack is actually just the acid mushrooms. So here we go. Making some more batteries. There's that. Need to make some glass. And now just have to make a flashlight. And there we go. We now have a flashlight. Now there is one more item we're going to need, not to take with us or whatever. But we are eventually going to have to make our way over to the mountain island, because that is the biome that I know for sure that has diamonds. That is easily gotten, and I won't die trying to get them. I do want to build a sub base there, either there on the island itself above the water, or maybe right there at the edge of the water. Mainly as kind of emergency storage and whatnot. Just to be on the safe side, basically. And this is one of the reasons why we need to start building our own base. We need more storage, and we are fast running out of storage, real fast. So we have our handy dandy flashlight, we have our scanner, and we have some room in our inventory. I guess what we could do first before heading over there is find some silver, because I need silver to make a computer chip. And we can build a temporary storage facility. When I say temporary storage facility, I mean just a couple of corridors or something like that that does nothing but just have lockers. And we can unload some of our materials into it and be able to get more stuff off the island. So, most of the time, it's easier to find silver in and around the kelp forest. You can get it from the caves near the thermal vents in the kelp in certain parts of the safe shallows slash kelp forest. However, since some of the more recent updates, especially in experimental, stable doesn't have it yet. Anything over 50 degrees Celsius, I think, is the measurement here. You start to burn. And I'd rather not deal with burns right now. So I am swimming around, trying to find that thermal vent that's over here as a point of reference, and or the life pod, and find some silver that way. It's not far from the life pod is a kelp forest that isn't too badly popularized by stalkers, so it's a little safer to go and search for silver. An easy way to not have to get so up close on the outcrops when you're looking for silver is to get your scanner out, and as you get close, within a certain distance, it will go ahead and let you know what the outcrop is. So if it's not sandstone, then you can just keep on going without having to really get too awful close. And this also borders on the grassy plateau area, and along the walls, that's a tiger plant, so avoid it. You can find silver as well.
30 seconds.
And you're supposed to be able to find sandstone outcrops in the what we call the bloodgrass area, which is the grassy plateau. But I find it's a little more difficult to find, mainly because of the sand sharks and the biters that swarm around them. There's some silver.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
In one of my live streams, I have built a base right in this spot. It's a nice place to build. It's super flat, but it can get very cramped very fast. Especially when you start making more than one moon pool at a time.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I have a question for everybody, and I'd like you to reply and answer it in the comments down below. How did you come across my channel? Was it through the Unknown World Subnautica forum, or word of mouth, friend, or through the Discord? Just let me know. I'd be interested to know.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Now the sandstone outcrops give one of two metals, silver or gold. And gold will be needed, but it's more prevalent and easier to get from basalt than trying to hunt down the sandstone here. There's also a very super easy way of getting basalt chunks or basalt outcrops, but it requires you to be able to get down and survive long enough to follow these sea treaders for a bit, because every so often, or whenever they make a step, usually they will cause a outcrop to spawn, and it's usually basalt that spawns. And basalt will spawn either gold or diamond. So it's be to your advantage to if you can manage to stay down there long enough to get you plenty of those two resources. Though at the moment I really don't see what the what all the need for a diamond is. You'd use more gold than you would diamond in the current setup that I do believe. That's something else I would love to see happen, for the developers to add more stuff to the game that uses more of the varied resources we get. Definitely going to scan that. That's always needed. That is a sand shark egg, I think. Why it's over here, I don't know.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Someone did ask me about the Reef Bags, and the current plan for them, from the last I've heard from the developers, was they were going to add reefs to the tops or the backs of the reef bags, so it would basically be multiple mobile rather moving reefs that you can collect resources off of. And I don't know which resources they plan on putting in. I just know that they plan on putting resources on them. I am making my way around to what I call the sparse reef for
caution, 30 seconds
a
of
item that you
oxygen
can
remaining.
find there. Fragments you can find there, known as the Power Cell Recharge Station. And that would allow us to recharge our power cells, because you're going to need them for the sea moth and the cyclops. Now do be careful, because this does run into the blood kelp zone and over into the dunes, where you have a very high chance of running into a reaper, and you really don't want to run into a reaper at this point in time, so do watch where you go. Now this is also a great place, I have found, to get quartz, and once you get the drill arm for the prawn suit, a great place to get lithium chunks, or the lithium drillable chunks.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. New blueprint acquired.
And not far from here, like I said, is the blood kelp zone. In the blood kelp zone is a wreck that at the moment I can't reach simply for the fact that I don't have enough oxygen to reach there. That we definitely need to get to, as it houses the fragments for the workstation. Or the Modification Station.
30 seconds
The
of
Modification
oxygen
Station
remaining.
allows you to make your higher capacity
Blueprint acquired.
oxygen tanks, your diamond knives, your heat knives, and various upgrades to the prawn suit and the sea moth. Here's the edge of the blood kelp zone, and also the blood kelp zone is great in finding the uranite crystals. They're easy to grab. The only real enemy you have to worry about here is those sharker eels, and those are usually deeper down than what I did. Now, to make uranium, you need 3 uranite crystals, and to make a fuel rod, you need lead and titanium. And I want to say that I believe the only way to unlock the fuel rod recipe is to scan a nuclear reactor fragment. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not saying that that's the only way to do it, but that's the way I've seen it happen. Also, do be careful. There is times I have seen a Reaper wander off in this direction. I don't know why he was here, but I've seen it here. Sea moth fragment. Yes, please. Floating stone is a floating stone. But it's time to head back to our base. There is a wreck down there. One of the larger wrecks, looks like. No, one of the mid-sized wrecks, but there is a part I want. This sea moth fragment. Yep, biters. That's the one thing you have to watch out for here is biters. This is bioreactor. Yes, please. I need one more bioreactor fragment, and it might be around here. I need oxygen.
Caution, 30 seconds
Beat
of
you to it,
oxygen
computer.
remaining.
Unfortunately, even having the blueprints scanned and unlocked, I can't use a bioreactor
Caution,
without having
30
a
seconds of
larger
oxygen
room.
remaining.
You actually need to have the multipurpose room to use it. I have not seen it actually work or be buildable in anything but a multipurpose room because of its size. You wouldn't be able to get around it if you put it in an X corridor. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, pardon me, silver. And to make a computer chip, we need one more thing. We can get that closer to our base. And that is some table coral. Don't matter the color. They all do the same. And you are going to need quartz, which I know I have plenty of at the moment. We have some salt, so I can pick up some more common coral if I need to or wanted to, and make some more water. Thing what I am going to need though is to catch some fish. Peepers at the start of the game are your best friends if you can catch them. Another easy one to catch that is multi-purpose happens to be the air sac, the air bladder thing, bladderfish, because you can cook them or you can make water out of them. But you get more nourishment from a peeper than you would a bladderfish. And I'm glad Subnautica is around because in real life I'm allergic to fish. So I can't eat fish. And the fish that I'm not allergic to, I don't like. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make the bleach. I'll get the messaging thing here. Just give me a sec. I want to get this done. Make the computer chip. Go down here. Let's see, we need a battery, so we'll need to go and get some acid stuff. That up. Just drop down here, grab some more acid mushrooms. Easy peasy. Up here, click the battery. Down here. Yeah. And the habitat builder. Now, there are two types of storage units that you can build with the habitat builder. They are the locker, which is a smaller version, and then that only requires, I think, 2 titanium and a piece of quartz. The other one requires titanium and glass, but it's larger, and you can't really label it like you can a locker. You can fit more lockers, but it runs into being a mess trying to get them all. But I think what I'm going to do is stick with lockers and just make more of them, because they take up less space and they can be put on the wall. So that's what we're going to do. Let's grab this message. Now, again, I am definitely not going to right now build a permanent base right now.
Caution. Dehydration detected. Vital signs.
What I want to do is that and build a small base, just a corridor or two. Most likely right now just this. Now we'll need to make some glass because I'm going to need a way to get in. And a couple of solar panels to power it, so I'll have some oxygen down there to keep me alive, give me some air. Now, one of the things that you need to remember is never, ever, ever build if you're planning on expanding anything, any beetling construct, don't put solar panels on it because they tend to disappear. Get this started and go make some more glass. One will keep you alive, but two is usually a bit better. It's also better for math. I'm just used to making two at a time, so. And I need to get some more quartz, which I have some here. Make one more piece of. I don't need glass, I just need quartz. So our base has already got power. What we're needing is titanium. I hadn't realized we had already run out of titanium. We'll get some more out of my storage locker in the life pod. Hopefully I have some there. Yeah, I have plenty. Grab that bunch because I'm going to need it when I go to make the lockers. And here we go. Now, I'm thinking on here, I want to put the lockers that's going to hold metals. And I'm going to go ahead and put the uranite crystals here. More common metals here. Silver, copper, and titanium. On this wall, I think I want to at least put one locker for salt and quartz, and eventually it's just going to be salt. And then over here is just going to be a miscellaneous. So we'll get some more titanium. Here we're just going to put the miscellaneous stuff, the signals, the health, just extra stuff we don't really need at the moment that we've collected. We'll put those in here. These two. That in here. We'll put that away. Now we're going to pick up this. So to stop. Need to cook our food. Cook the peepers first. Then make our water. We're going to make disinfected water. We'll make a couple of them. Maybe I'll just go ahead and make all 3 of them. Save the bladderfish for another time. Cook, eat the food. Drink the water. And we need to use our top pack. Well, guys, I'm going to have to call it here. The timer's telling me I'm running over. We got a little bit done today. Glad that y'all tuned in. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please comment, like, and subscribe. Especially subscribe so you receive the notifications of when I add a new video or when I do a live stream. Right now, the plan is to put out another Subnautica video either tomorrow or Saturday. If I don't put one out tomorrow, I will be definitely stream something, most likely Subnautica, unless I decide to play another game. And then definitely I plan on doing a stream on Sunday. But you will get another Subnautica video on Saturday. Now, as to the Deus Ex Mankind Divided, I'm having to officially put that on hold until I can get the game to quit crashing my display drivers. Since they did the latest update, one of the later updates, every time I play it within 5 minutes, my video drivers crash. And previously I did not have that issue. So until those are fixed, the Deus Ex is not going to be posted via live stream or recording a video. Coming up in October will be possibly some Halloween videos. So I'll let you know closer to that time. So again, thank you all for coming out. Please stay tuned, and y'all have a good day.